Oh, look who's here.
Hi, honey. How you doing?
Nikki,
Oh,
how are you?
very.
What's
Yeah,
happening?
I'm okay. How you doing?
Not bad.
Good.
So what are you guys up to? You look very nice today. Oh, smart and dressed in.
You like our
I
uniform?
feel like, yeah, I do. I'm still trying to decide which pants I like best, but you know what? On second thoughts, I think I like the old ones better. I'm on Al's good.
You can patronize the old guy, that's okay.
I figured.
You know more coke these days, or
No, I'm doing very little coke. This is what my major problem is cocaine.
do you mind if I take your picture?
Yeah, okay. You can have like pictures, sweetheart.
I've carried
You
a
wanna make
camera
a
with me
poster size
throughout my
version
entire
of
career,
it,
off and
right?
on, and by showing little vignettes down here, little frozen images of the skids about how the life is down here, what the lifestyle is like, and show them to the kids, then it's a powerful medium which to present a message. That's what she does, okay? Drug addicts will inject wherever they can. Okay, there's a young lady, her name's Shannon. Is she a drug addict?
No.
She's 18 years old, down there in the Downtown Eastside in front of a bar at midnight. How do you know she's not a drug addict?
She looks clean.
Yeah, she's clean looking. What does a drug addict look like?
A bum.
Thumb, down outer, right? Yeah, she looked like, looked like any of you kids, right? And this is her 6 months later. Same girl, 6 months later. What do you think's going on with her now? Yeah, she's on the needle now. Now she's a drug addict. She didn't know that she had an addictive personality before. She does now. You know, talk to the addicts down here. Ask them, say, did you intend on being a drug addict? Everybody will say, well, hell no. I was just down here to party for a while, or just using it to mask the pain. And now they're in a living hell. So that's the message we want to get out to kids. And then, of course, recently taking a video camera down here and having addicts themselves telling kids what it's like in their own words. Keep her out of it.
I'm about 10 minutes late.
We're out filming one of the first days we're out, and we saw this man just seated in an alcove, and I immediately recognized from the paleness of his face that he was in an overdose state.
You gotta run back and grab our oxygen.
What's the matter, Nicola?
This idiot says I took his fucking cigarettes. Goddamn goof.
For another disturbance at 320.
Hey, you, buddy, mind your own fucking business. He's a trick. Move out of the area. People like you, we don't go for.
Probably got a point, guys. Go.
Take off, guys.
He was in an overdose of heroin and possibly with some cocaine. He stopped breathing just as the ambulance showed up. And they had to bag him, put an airway in and help him breathe, give him the Narcan, and it took him a full 5 minutes to come around.
Breathe.
Big breath. Sit up.
There you go.
Sit up. Take the thing out of your mouth with your hand. There you go. Attaboy.
How did that get in there?
Good. You're back from the dead, sir.
The Odd Squad Society is a group of 7 Vancouver police officers. We've all had time on the beat, and we all were motivated by seeing young people down in this area who had absolutely no idea of exactly where they were going with their drug experimentation and drug use.
It's our goal to provide young people with real-life images and information about the effects of hardcore drugs, allowing them to make their own choices about drug use.
Chippy. Just chippy.
Drug addiction, cocaine and heroin abuse is rampant down here. There's a lot of social and health issues related to it. We're in a unique position because we deal with this stuff on a frontline basis every single day, that we can bring some of our world to the public, and hopefully they can glean some information out of it.
You're not getting raped. You're having a bad trip. Bad trip, girl.
Oh, this isn't.
This won't be on TV? How come?
We have a report from a cell caller passing by.
Well, we're trying to show these to young kids and keep them off the dope, eh? And this is a prime example why you shouldn't be on dope. I met Darlene when she was having a cocaine psychosis on the street, a major episode where somebody's fixed cocaine into her neck, and then she was freaking out on the street. And literally, I mean, cocaine makes people very paranoid. She must have had a very strong dose, and she thought people were out to kill her, including ourselves. We were in plainclothes at the time, but we showed her her badges, radio, and she thought that we were out making a snuff movie or something, you know. So she was quite frightened, very disoriented, and that's one of the side effects of cocaine. Where are you from, Darlene?
I was born in Toronto, and my parents were born there, and both dysfunctional addicts. Both my parents were alcoholics. I know for sure that my mother was a heroin addict. I mean, I grew up all my life not knowing why she was always sleeping. Until I was 16 watching a documentary when I seen they're showing a junkie, tying their arm off. That was my mother. And I went, oh my God, that's why she was like that. But there's a time in your life, like myself, when you realize that it's time to grow up and face reality that, you're in pain and it hurts. And the drugs that I do, I don't do them because I like to do them. I do it because I'm in pain. And it numbs the pain.
I don't really want to hold her down. We're gonna get you to the hospital, okay?
It's death. It's a death wish, All that, when you take the drugs, all that's just gonna end up, either you're gonna go to jail or you're gonna die. Young girls, they end up on the corners to buy their dope, and the dope ends up supporting the drug dealer on the corner, the male drug dealer, or they end up with a pimp, they end up with AIDS, which is all death wishes,
Right now we're at the intersection of Main and Hastings. This is the epicenter of what's commonly referred to as Skid Row, but what most people now call Downtown Eastside. And this is where the majority of our work is done, is in this block as beat officers. That's because the rooming houses, the major ones, are located here. There's a concentration of bars here, and there's a concentration of street people here, all down this block. Any time of the day or night, you can usually find a drug deal or drug transaction going on in this immediate area. There's been stabbings, there's been other serious crimes that have happened here on a regular basis, and it's usually over something as cheap as a $10 piece of crack or heroin.
This is a crime scene where a man and a woman are having a domestic dispute. The man shot himself in the head in front of his girlfriend. He was taken to VGH hospital. At this time, we don't know his prognosis.